There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms, Restorations and Repairs. Tonight, we're checking out one of these new style jump boxes. These things are pretty awesome. The conventional lead acid battery or sealed lead acid battery, those things are heavy. If you're going to have one that has high enough cold cranking amperage to start a dead car, you need pretty significant piece of machinery to do so, 30, 40, 50 pounds. These things here are really cool because they are super light. I don't know, let's see if it says the weight on this. The box doesn't have the weight on it, but I would say it's far less than 5 pounds. But what I can say is that it's the Grepro multifunction jump starter, and it is it's got a built-in battery and 66.6 watt hours at 3.7 volts. And you're like, well, how are you going to jump start a car with 3.7 volts? And that's the cool part about this, is it uses some capacitors and some technology to put out quite a lot of cranking amperage. In fact, if you look at it, starting current is 1,000 amps, peak draw 2,000 amps. And then we also have, and this was kind of cool, these things double as a power pack. So like recharge your cell phone, probably run your laptop for a good while on it. And so it does have some USB outs, and it's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I want to thank them for sending this to me to check out. These are great. I actually bought one of these a while back, and I guess they saw that review and decided they wanted to work with me and see if I wanted to do another one. And I would, because I'm going to give this away as a Christmas present to one of my family members. These things, you throw them in the trunk, you forget they exist until you have yourself a problem. Ooh, and check it out. I'm going to use, Dallas Rife was kind enough to send me this new knife for Christmas. Thank you, Dallas. That's the cobalt there. So I'm going to open this up, and we're going to check it out. Oh, yeah. Very nice. The Grepro user's manual. Okay, it looks like it's multi-language. At a glance, power button, LED flashlight, inputs and outputs. Remaining power, so it does have a digital power indicator. That's cool. And then we have this is what we plug in, and you can't mess up jumping it. Basically, it's gonna stop you from jumping backwards. And it comes with our USB charging stuff as well, so that's really cool. Awesome. Nice full color. I like that. Nice color manual. And check this out. It comes with this really nice, kind of like a stiff case. It's not soft cloth. It's like a stiff cloth, zippered case. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got in here. All right. Over on this side is the main unit. Yeah. This is, wow. Okay. That's really nice. All right. We got a power button. Let's see if we turn that on. Might be dead. Yep. So here is our engine start port. Pull that back and we'll plug our jumper cables into this side. And on this side we have our USB inputs and outputs here for charging and for powering devices. So that's really nice. And they're labeled. Input, USB output, USB output. Up on top here we have a flashlight. Nice. All right, well, obviously I'm going to need to charge it, so we'll set that aside for right now. And I've got a dead lawnmower outside that we're going to start this thing with today because I need to go down and take care of the critters. So here's our little included port, and there's our included cable. And I'll go ahead and get this thing charging while we look at that last piece. That's all there is to it. All right, now while that's doing its thing, we got this. And there's our jumper cables and smart battery clips, 12 volts, and it's just giving you some idea of how to go ahead. Now it's kind of nice not plug that in backwards and screw something up. One of them is shaped funny than the other one, so you can't plug it in backwards. And of course the jumpers themselves are clearly colored red and black for positive and negative. Very cool. Well, that's using the magic of the internet and the magic of video editing. I'm going to let this charge for a while. We'll go outside and we will start my old tractor. It's got a completely dead battery in it right now. Stay tuned. All right, well, we've charged up to about 80%, which is good enough for me for right now. And we're ready to go ahead and unplug this right here, and we plug in our booster pack right here. And you can see it is now ready to jump. So let's go outside and jump something with this jump start pack from Grepro. All right, well, here we are with the tractor, and the battery on this thing is just dead. I actually need to replace it. But for now, I'll just be using this old jump starter here to make it happen. So, and you can't really see in here, but it's simple enough, hooking up the positive and the negative. And let's see what we got. I better pull the choke out on this. It's cold enough. Ready? Well, I guess that'll do it. It's the Grepro, what is it, the J1000 or J100 jump starter, and these things are great. Like, it's peace of mind. You throw it in the trunk after you charge it all the way up, and you forget about it. And 6 months, a year later, when you need it, or maybe somebody, you're at work and somebody can't get their car started, instead of dragging around jumper cables and having to position your cars just right, this thing's ready. You just throw it in there and go. Appreciate them sending this to me to try out, and I'll leave a link in the description below on where you can find one for yourself. Till next time, my friends, take care.